A congressional delegation arrived in New York City today to assess the migrant crisis hitting the region.
Lawmakers toured facilities and met with city officials to discuss the response to new arrivals. New York Democratic Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez says there are three takeaways from today. Municipalities need more federal funding, asylum seekers need their status expedited, and they need to be able to work.
They are prevented from getting jobs, they are prevented from employment, and that is part of the strain on our public systems. The faster that folks can access the work that they're asking for legally, the better we can solve this problem.
All right, joining us now is CBS News New York reporter Alice Gaynor. Alice, so we heard a bit of the shouting in the background there as Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez was speaking. But tell us, first of all, a bit more about what brought lawmakers there today. What did they see exactly, and what were they trying to accomplish?
Sure. They took a tour of the Roosevelt Hotel here, and we could not bring cameras along for that tour due to privacy issues. But they came outside after, and they described to us what they saw during that tour. They said they were impressed by the way agencies had set things up here for these asylum seekers. These were lawmakers not just from New York, but also from Texas, from Illinois, from California. They want this firsthand look. They want to be able to talk to these asylum seekers, talk to the agencies here, so that they can learn how to better advocate for more federal solutions that are so desperately needed here right now. And speaking with New York Congressman Jamal Bowman after, he simply said that there needs to be more collaboration and better communication, something we've heard that has been severely lacking during this crisis.
So as you mentioned, there were some protesters, what seemed to be protesters outside of that press conference this morning. What can you tell us about that?
It was extremely loud. Some of those protesters actually remain outside of the hotel here. They were drowning out lawmakers. It was very difficult to hear when they were giving this news conference. Some of the things they were shouting included close the borders. You know, at all of these shelters, we've seen protesters, in particular on Staten Island, when we've covered some of the shelters that have opened over there as well. And it seemed like they actually ended the news conference a little bit early due to just how loud it was out here. But there were police officers keeping the peace.
Alice, I wonder more broadly, how do lawmakers plan to work with the city to address these issues surrounding resources for migrants in New York City?
Well, as you mentioned earlier before you threw to me, there were three things they said that they had a consensus on today. Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez said that they all agreed they were going to look for increased federal resources. They also want to work on work authorizations. That's something we've been hearing from asylum seekers themselves here. That's why they came to this country. They want to get jobs. They want to provide a better life for their family. And right now they can't legally get jobs due to having to wait about 150 days before they can legally do so. And Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez actually said they're also looking for an extension of temporary protected status for Venezuelans so they can also get to work as well.
All right, Alice Gaynor for us in New York City. Alice, thank you.